right, man. So apparently they stripped Oleksandr Usyk. This could have been a car video, but chose to do something else different. So yeah, they stripped Usyk, man, or to strip Usyk of the IBF. Um, it's not surprising. Um, but they allow they don't allow, hopefully air conditioning ain't too loud. They would allow Canelo to hold it on. It's all about money and status. It ain't no different than dealing with modern women today. They want money and status until they figure out, you know, they hand me downs. They old goods, damaged goods. So it ain't too much different, bro. And it's the same here. It's about money and status. If it had AJ unified the division, they wouldn't have done this. And this is why I really don't. This is why I really don't respect a lot about boxing. Boxing, people talking about with a mob, used to run boxing. I don't count what Jack Dempsey and Jack Johnson and Rocky Marciano or what Joe Louis did. It's corruption right in your face. This is corruption right in your face. Usyk don't, bring a certain amount of money or status to the table, so they strip him. But if it's Canelo, if it's Anthony Joshua, and it's all about the money, man. It's just it's strictly corruption. And it's sad at the end of the day. It's truly pitiful. They did the same thing to Terrence Crawford, but hey, Canelo can hold the belts. Anthony Joshua can continue to hold the belts without no for a while without no penalty. It's about money and status, man. And until somebody come and regulate the sanctioning belt bodies, ain't nothing gonna change. Ain't nothing gonna change this shit, man. And to me, it's pathetic. It's pathetic. Because the really, really good fighters, they get the shitty end of the stick. They get the shitty end of the stick, no cap. This man should, be able to defend Undisputed versus Tyson Fury or whoever he fight next. He should hold it as long as he want to pay the sanctioning fees. He should hold it as long as he want to pay the sanctioning fees. And this is why, like I said before, it's all corruption. All these sanctioning belt bodies move on a dime. A promoter probably pays some money for him to get it stripped. I'm not gonna say his name, the Pilgrim's name. But this is why they tell you one thing when it don't favor them. Well, let's work together. I want to work with Al. I want to work with Eddie. I want to work with Frank. I want to work with Bob. But then when it don't favor them, and they got all the cards in their hand, then it's like, oh no. And then they behind the scenes they doing something different and saying something different. And financing something different, man. Like I said before, man, if somebody really came in and investigated boxing, bro, be a lot of motherfuckers going to jail. That's why they took the boxing out the Olympics. That's why they took boxing out the Olympics. Real spill. That's why they took boxing out the Olympics. Corruption. You think it wouldn't get too much corrupt than Roy Jones not winning the gold medal that somebody would have did something then about that? One of the biggest robberies of all freaking time. But like I continue to say, man, like until the fighters take a stand and band together, ain't nothing gonna change. Until these fighters band together and stand together and make a change, ain't nothing gonna change. And they too scary to stand together and make a change. They too scary to stand on business and make a change. I'm telling you. You can't blame them because most of them living paycheck to paycheck. Most Americans do. You'd be surprised. People in the National Football League and the National Basketball Association living paycheck to paycheck. Travis Kelce said, on his rookie deal, he said he didn't have enough money to make it through the offseason. He was ducking and dodging paying his rent. Come on, man. This man was making millions regardless, and he couldn't pay his rent. That's why he had to do The Bachelor. That's why he had to do the fucking Bachelor. So they living, like Andre 3000 said on Outkast. He said, "You live check to check. I live beat by the beat." You know, if you don't move your feet, then I don't eat. You said, yeah, I got more friends and had more fans than the average man. But he said, I still live by the beat like you live check by the check. You know, if you don't eat, if you dance your feet, if you don't move your feet, he said, I don't eat. So IBF title on the line for Hrgovic and Dubois. One guy in Hrgovic robbed the fuck out of Zhang, and Dubois just got knocked out for a title shot. So I don't understand that. So Hrgovic promoter Eddie Hearn says that unless an agreement can be made that allow Usyk to keep his IBF title, he'll lose and there'll be a stake for the Hrgovic match against the boys. Neither one of them deserve a title on June 1st in the Kingdom. They need to be shot dead. Neither one of them jokers deserve a title shot. Neither one of them jokers deserve a title shot. And tell me I'm lying. Neither one of them jokers deserve a title shot. Neither one of them. Like I said before, they just be stripping motherfuckers, uselessly stripping people. Come on. Let's keep it funky. They just be stripping motherfuckers who don't deserve to be stripped. Come on. But, it is what it is. Us fans, we can write letters until we blue in the face. But if the fans is not going to step up, if the fighter's not going to step up and demand more and take a stand for some of this corruption, then they in on it too. They in on it too. So it ain't even nothing to speak about. If they fine with the corruption, man, hey man, I think it's time for a lot of fans just to stop fucking watching. That's what I say. I think it's time for fans to stop watching. Real talk. I think it's time for fans to stop watching. Real spill. But for them to put that title on the line for Hrgovic and Dubois, two guys, and Hrgovic who lost his Zhang, in my opinion, already, and then the boys who already got beat by Usyk, man, shut the front door, man. Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren full of shit. Full of shit. Full of shit. Full of shit. But that's boxing. That's boxing. But to me, it's just to the point where it's become disgusting. The good guys in boxing get taxed. The good guys in boxing are, getting taxed. That's just what it is. The good guys in boxing getting taxed. And I just think at the end of the day, dog, they need somebody to come and regulate. The fighters can change everything by coming together, but they already know most of them just how they pay. Just how they pay, in my opinion, just how they pay people, bro. For songs to go number one. You know what I'm saying? They pay for songs to go number one. You know, they pay for dudes to have number one hit records and all that type shit. You know, it's the same thing in boxing. They paying for a lot of these dudes. They paying for a lot of these dudes to be champions. They paying for a lot of these dudes to hold titles. They paying for these dudes to get decisions. You think they ain't paying for these dudes to cheat the drug test neither? A lot of these dudes is popping hot and they not reporting it. Come on. You know they doing shit like this in everybody's face. You know they sweeping niggas drug tests under the rug. You know they sweeping people drug tests under the rug. You know all types of other shit, man. If they weigh this corruption right in your face, come on, what else they gonna put in your face? So, hey, let me know what you girls and guys think, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, check the boxing room playlist out, boxing news playlist out. Um, Hit the link tree. Check out the Patreon. Find me on Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.